So, remember how I was going to show you quests and bounties? Well, guess what I'm about to do. First off, kind of hit up on it on the last one. Tracking. You can not just track bounties like that from your nav, but you can also track quests. Haha, can't do that one. But the thing is, I have three. I can do no more than three tracked items at a time, whether they're quests, bounties, whatever. Now, for quests and stuff, I just wanted to show you because I'm done with a bounty, and these are kind of specific. But with quests, you would take them back 90% of the time. When you're done with a quest, it'll be like you're done, and then either A, it will continue the quest with something new, or part two of the quest, or it'll be like, hey, take it back to so and so, and then you'll talk to them, and your quest is done. Kind of like, standard for most RPGs, MMOs, different things like that. Now, bounties, on the other hand, are different. When you, if you watch my video on the tower and vendors, you see me go and collect some bounties. And when you're in these bounties right here, in this area, you can see what's there, when it expires, and different things. But the main thing is when you're done, and that's why I'm still on this character, because I'm going to show you like introduction quests here in a minute. But when you've completed them, you need to claim them here. And that is how you claim and get your stuff. So your rewards and everything will be granted as soon as you claim it like that. But when you are not done, you can track them, or you can even abandon them, as you see, because you can only have a limited amount of bounties. How many? I think it's 18. I'm not positive. But the other big thing is on quests and bounties both is read them for the love of God. Please read them. When you track them, it'll just say grenade kills or whatever. But like, let's give you an example of like this weekly. Local calibration. In the European dead zone, Earth, calibrate weapons with precision final blows. Lost sectors grant the most efficient progress. So, if you don't read that and you just see and you track it and it just says precision, you're thinking probably like, oh, I just got to be pretty accurate and kill people. But if you read it, you then find out that this only will increase if you're on Earth. And you get a bonus increase from this one if you're in a lost sector. So uh, you have to read these because if you don't, and I don't know why they don't like emphasize it, and instead when you track them, like that one's not too bad. Grenade kills is pretty easy, but even that, you got to get a grenade kill in the EDZ for it. So you have to go to Earth to get those grenade kills, or they don't count. I don't care if you kill them on Titan or the Moon or Mars, wherever. It doesn't matter unless it's on Earth, or the EDZ as it calls it. Same thing with these. This one, these are strike bounties, by the way. Um, if you're on in multiple strikes, defeat Taken combatants. So you would have to kill specifically Taken, and they have to be in strikes. You have to be in the strike mode. Um, so just make sure you read it, because like this one right here, this one complete matches in the Crucible. That one's kind of easy, even if you track it. Crucible matches. Hey, some of them you don't really need to read, but quests by far you need to read. And even when you read them, sometimes you're still like, what does that mean? I don't know how many times I've had to look up quests, especially the exotic quests. Exotic quests are just like, how does people even know what they're doing with some of them? But um, like, oh, I did the Rat King. I was gonna show you the Rat King because it's literally just a riddle, and I completed the Rat King by pure coincidence. But yeah, like these. Want to see what an artifact can do? Feed it light by defeating guardians, and the Crucible being defeated will impede progress. So They have lore on here as well, but I'll be honest, I don't care about lore. I just click quests and I click bounties and I go kill things because I like to have fun without thinking too much. But alright, I'm going to cut over and show you what kind of quests in the beginning is. Well, yeah, and then I'll go into what these are as well. So be right back. Okay, so now got a different character, as you can see. And if you're curious of who I've got, I'm doing my warlock because I don't do quests with them. I literally just do bounties a lot of times just to up stuff, like seasonal. Try to get that season rank up fast, and you can just constantly do like similar bounties. That's what I do a lot of times. Speaking of seasonal, real fast before we get into the quest part, just wanted to throw this out there. But like each character, when you go, you need to reclaim certain things like your armor pieces and stuff because every piece of armor is different for each type of character. So since I have one warlock, one hunter, and one titan, you need to remember to come back to seasons and actually claim your armor pieces because that is actually a thing. And if you forget, they're just kind of sitting here in the hopper, just waiting for you. Anyways, back to quests. So I wanted to go through this. As you can see, I have no bounties with him right now because I haven't played him for a couple of weeks. New Light is basically your introduction quests. So they all look like this, and they all have, they're basically explorations. So discover the Tangled Shore, discover Mercury. Main quest, speak to Banshee 44 on the tower. So that'll be kind of fun. So we'll track that one. You want to read everything. I mean, like underneath, rumors persist throughout the frontier of strange weapons. Banshee may know something. Don't that part to me doesn't mean crap. I don't care. All I saw was speak to Banshee and the part of talk to the gunsmith, just in case you don't know who Banshee is, because that would be me at the very beginning. Like, who the fuck is Banshee? Um, so you got New Light, which are all introduction. Now quests, this one in particular, is literally every single quest you have on you. So you go through it and you can click any of these and start them or track them. And just remember you can only track 3 at a time though. They try to break them up over here in these categories. So like this one's all like every quest that you have if you want to scan through them. This one's only the New Light, aka the introduction quests that you want to start. This one, Shadowkeep, is straight up from the expansion. See? So if you don't have the DLC, or Shadowkeep in particular, you're not going to have any quests there. Pretty obvious at this point, but seasonal for each season has different quests. So this one. And then playlists, as it says right here if you highlight over it, Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit quests, which Vanguard I believe is the Osiris stuff. No wait, I'm sorry. Vanguard is strikes stuff, and Crucible and Gambit are the PvP. Strikes are because I keep running into that and I haven't told you guys what that is. Strikes basically are a 3-man fire team that they will match you with randos. If you don't have some friends playing with you, you will find 2 other people. It'll match make you, and you go in and it'll just throw you in this mission and you go through it and you just start this mission and go through, and it's a strike and just, kill the boss and you get loot. It's pretty simple. It's one of my favorite things to do on this game. And there's a harder one in the Vanguard called Nightfall. And I'll get more into that one later, into the more in-depth stuff. Exotic quests, as you probably know, are for exotic weapons, armor, whatever it may be. Now, some of them show you, like this one's bad juju. Some of them need different things, like this one. I have to kill Hive with defeat solar damage, and I'm only 9%. I have no clue how much I gotta kill him, and this one in particular just needs Hive with solar damage. But sometimes they need you to do it in a Gambit or on a certain planet. Just depends. The other big thing about exotic quests, and I don't know if it's only exotic, I can't find it anywhere. I haven't been able to find it, and I've asked friends and stuff, and no one really knows. Some quests are locked to your account versus per character. So, like, my Titan, I've done almost all introduction quests. Every planet, new main quest, discover Mars, all this has been done. But I still have this for my Warlock, and I think some for my Hunter. But exotics, on the other hand, when you finish them, most, as far as I know, every single one that I've finished so far is for all three of my characters. It's for my account. So when you finish that exotic, you can't do that exotic and get the exotic again with a hunter if you did it with a Titan. That's on your account. So not real sure if it's only exotics, but that is definitely something I've noticed because I finished that Rat King exotic quest with my Titan. And it's also kind of interesting because since it follows you, as you can see, like some of these are done. Well, they weren't done on this character. It was done on like Titan and other things. Kind of interesting in my point. I know I'm kind of rambling on a little bit, but I just thought it was good for note because it kind of confused me the first time, and for some reason Destiny has decided not to tell you which quests are character versus account. So the past, from past expansions. So these are all things that were from the past. I thought it was like abandoned quests or something that I had failed to do. But no, these are just from past expansions. So again, another breakdown. You can still do them. From what I can tell, you can still get these. So like it's not like you can't finish them. And then yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown on this side over here and with the quests. But main thing is to definitely read. So we're going to do this one just to show you what it does and maybe pick up a couple bounties. I showed you what happens when how to collect a bounty, and make sure you read and remember bounties expire. Quests do not. We'll go there. So destinations, and as you see, since I tracked it, it shows. Not all quests will show you what planet to go to because some of them don't require and some of them you do. And when you click into it, this one actually shows you, as you see the green around, that is because I need to talk to him. Some of them show you that. Some of them don't. When you go into the map, it'll just kind of give you a blink and you're like, well, where do I go? And you kind of got to explore around. So we'll go here and then see on the flip side, I guess. Yeah, I got different ships for everyone too. That's right. Back at the tower. And I love some of these people's names, I swear. Anyways, that's actually one of my favorite things, is just to see the unique names people come up with. You shut your mouth! Anyways, so we were going over here. And if you can see, there's a little green thing. I mean, like, that's kind of like your tracker where you're supposed to go. But go to Gunsmith, approach, talk to him. Yeah! And when you're doing stuff, I've accepted. Yay, I got it. And look, I got a quest step and another quest step. So what did I do? I have no clue. But I'll have to look at it in a second. Also, I hit this up on the other one. Believe in the tower and vendors. But I mentioned that some people in the tower also have reputation. Gunsmith's one of them. Use gunsmith materials. How do you get those? You break down the guns and weapons you don't want and armor. And I'll show how to do that coming up soon as well. But as you can see, coming up, one more. Boom, got one. What did I get? Just a weapon and some shaders. Anyways, because these are all separate, get that. And of course, if you look, it costs 1,000 for weekly. So this is a weekly bounty. Calibrate weapons against targets and strikes, gambits, and the crucible. So I can do a strike and just do that. Earn bonus progress for precision final blows. What are precision? I call them weak points personally. But I'll also break that down soon because I'm going to show some battles coming up. And I'm going to show weak points, or in this case, precision. And final blows, that is the easiest thing in the world. Did you kill it? Were you the one to put the final bullet in their head or hit them and kill them and they got dead? Yeah, that's a final blow. And for using energy or power weapons. Energy and power weapons. That's what I call the heavy weapon or the sword that you usually see me swinging around. And energy is if it's got arc, soul, or void.
There you go.
So it cost me 1,000. And this bow, because I love bows, and you can kind of read on here, like, this one's for shotguns. Against any target, by the way. See that? See, calibrate bros against any target. And you get bonus with precision, final blows against opposing guardians. Opposing guardians, of course, is if you're in PvP. So you're not going to fight too many on the ground. But I'm not really into PvP. I like PvE. That's player versus player, and PvE is player versus environment. Just for some of you guys. Shotgun. Actually, I don't use the shotgun. Now, grenade launcher. This one in particular, you should read it because you can get grenade launchers in special, and so you can get a grenade launcher in kinetic weapons, energy weapons, and heavy weapons or power weapons. So this one's one of those that you need to read. I notice it because of the picture, and like only grenade launchers that look like that are usually in the heavy ammo, aka power weapon. But if you read, calibrate grenade launchers that use heavy ammo, so the power ones, against any target. If you don't read that, and I messed up the first time, I picked up one of these and had a grenade launcher, specifically the Weather Horde, the exotic one that you get. And that one is a kinetic weapon. So I tried doing this and using it to kill a bunch of people with the grenade launcher, and I'm like, why isn't it going up? Well, because it doesn't use heavy ammo. It uses special ammo on that one in particular. And so I didn't get that bounty. And because this is a daily bounty, it's technically a little more than 24 hours. Since it's 1 day and 3 hours after purchase, you're looking at a whole whopping, what is that, 27? 27 hours? Yeah, 25, 26, 27? Yeah. So you get 27 hours when you buy a bounty. This one, use arc energy. Arc weapons. So if your subclass is arc, that doesn't count. You have to use a weapon. He's a gunsmith. You're using weapons and only weapons, not your abilities. Also, they all have like random bounties on the end, and they'll tell you what rewards you get. But pay attention, because first off, the randoms, you can't. They're exactly what they say, random. So they might give you something that you don't want to use or do. And the other thing is the rewards are completely different than versus like daily. Like, so this one, the rewards are experience points for your seasonal, mod components +2, your enhancement cores, which again, both of those are for like crafting or buying things like down here. But when you go over to the random, all you get is XP. You get seasonal XP. That's it. And it's still a daily, because as you see, it expires in 1 day and 3 hours, just like this one. But because you didn't want one of these specific ones and you want a random one, you're going to have to also pay more than a weekly. Weekly only costs 1,000 glimmer. The randos cost 3,000, and you only get it for a day. So it's kind of like, hey, you didn't like it, you're going to have to pay for it hardcore now. Just little things like that. And let's see. I think we got a couple. I've mapped my stuff to the thing, so got a couple of these. And oh yeah, so quests, same thing. You see the shine? I kind of glanced it, but this right here. Complete 3 challenges. Challenges can be found in destination tabs of the director. So if you're like, because the challenge, I covered this on the maps and stuff, and I really wish I would have like known this when I was first playing this game. So this would be a challenge. So technically, if I do that, that's 1 out of 3. I go to destinations, look for any of these little gold coins. I call them gold coins anyways. So Nessus over here. By the way, there was 2 other places that I didn't cover, but there's technically Dreaming City and Tangled Shores over here. They originally were DLCs only, but you can go into them. I double checked on that. So you can go to these places as well and go in here and you meet some people, but because they were originally DLCs, some things are not accessible. I don't know exactly what, but old Spider Boy, he's my favorite. He actually has bounties, like in the aspect of go hunt down a enemy and kill them on a different planet, and you get stuff. You don't have to give it back to him, but it's just like wanted posters from the old west. I think that's kind of cool. Anyways, if you're looking for these, Vanguard, aka Strikes. I just call them Strikes. I don't call them Vanguards. But see a challenge. Now this one actually has 2 challenges on Nightfall, but like if I did Nightfall and completed both of those, which is impossible because the Nightfall, the ordeal completed is 0 out of 3, so I'd have to do it 3 times anyways. But anyways, if you get both of those would be 2 out of the 3 challenges, and then like if I did the dungeon right here, that would be the 3rd, and then I would complete this quest right here, which would be the complete the challenges. But we're not going to do that right now. Instead, see, there's Mars, there's Mercury. I think I may have already done Earth, possibly. Nope, there it is. Discover EDZ. I did not. So, again, Earth is European. What is this called? The European Dead Zone? Drop Zone? I think it's Drop Zone. It's really driving me nuts. So, I clicked that to track it. And you can also track the bounties. You have to excuse me. I've had a lot of monster today, so I'm really wired. So we'll track the arc weapon, and let's see, that one is a daily. We'll do a weekly as well. European Dead Zone. It's not Drop Zone. It's Dead Zone. I was saying it right the first time. I feel a lot better. So we'll do that one as well, and this one, and we're gonna finish these together right now. And we're going to do that right now as soon as I remember what in the world this is supposed to be. Bounty is completed. Well, there you go. I need, oh, wait, no. So I need 1 bounty. I need a public event completed and an adventure completed. So, a couple things. Oh, boy. All right. Let's do this. We need 1 more bounty from this boyo. Let's do this. Here. No loading. Actually, there was, but I'm not gonna just sit there and let you look at my ship just floating in the air constantly. So we need a bounty. Let's get your track. We need a bounty, public events. We need to kill things with arc weapons, precisions. You know what? Oh my God, I am in blink mode. Oh Lord, not the Titan. Gotta remember these things.
Speak your mind.
So we're gonna do one. Which one? Orbs generated? No, because that's actually hard to do without Mastercraft stuff. What is Mastercraft, you say? I'll explain that later. But we're gonna just do the Fallen. Yeah, thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do a couple.
Looking for something?
We're gonna get the grenades as well, cause why not? Come on. There we go.
I hope it serves you well. Goodbye, Guardian.
And then I'm going to...
Did you wish to discuss something?
I need the arc. And then this, well, I don't know. The Wither Horde. What do we want to do? We'll just keep the Rat King. The pistol. And that. And we're going to mainly just use this the whole time.
Convincing to get Mark to spend some time at the farm.
I wish I had a 1050. Hello. I do. So this is totally off topic, but I am literally going to show you what crafting is like real fast. So, because this is a 1037, and this is a 1050. I don't want this weapon, and I use this weapon a lot because I like bows. So, if you right-click into details, we're going to go through this before. This is totally not even part of the quest and bounty. Sorry, but I don't care right now. I really want this higher leveled. Go to infuse, which by the way, legendaries are the only ones that do this, and exotics. I think maybe rare. I don't know, but it's don't waste an upgrade module on anything unless it's legendary or exotic. It's just a bad idea. Anyways, I want this at a 1050. I don't use this right here, so I needed to unlock it first off. See, it was locked. Anyways, it's unlocked now. I don't know what it was for. Don't really care.
See.
So now I'm going to dismantle this thing and take it. I'll probably regret it later, but maybe I can just rebuy it in collections. Remember, you can do that. I have 3 upgrade modules.
You intend to move at some point.
You shut your mouth back there. Anyways, talking about me not moving. So you hold F to dismantle for infusion. So what's going to happen is this weapon is going to disappear, but I'm going to take that 1050 and it's going to make this bow 1050. Boom. See? Now it's 1050 and I lost that weapon. So that's the thing. I just wanted to use it, and so now you got a little bonus right in between this video. Alright. God freaking, I forgot. I'm still blinking. Hold on. let me just burst glide or strafe glide. Let's burst glide. I just blink is too much for me. I'm not that good, okay? See these guys? Kill them. Sorry, buddy. Getting little track things. Oh, I missed. Oh yeah, I gotta get grenade kills too. So let's throw a grenade over there. Oh, did you see him dodge? That was sweet. Somebody else killed him. Who killed him? Quit killing my guys. I need to kill him for myself. Anyways. Hey, I'm up here. So as you look, oh yeah, I gotta finish that one bounty. Actually, just because we're trying to do the quest. Fallen or grenade? We'll stop checking the precision and we'll go on to this. Fallen. So that way, now when you check your quests, you can see what you're doing. Yeah, I've killed 8 of these guys and I've used 8% of the arc. Let's go into a lost section. So less people will steal my kills, and that way I can finish it. By the way, if they're not in your fire team, it's not going to work for you. And even in some cases, people that are in your fire team, aka your group of friends that are with you, if they get kills, sometimes it takes, sometimes it doesn't. Look, I got a bunch of people right beside me. Probably should have started adventure, but whatever. Actually, public event, adventure. Yeah, let's go change that. Let's go change that and do an adventure. Now, I'm doing this video on the fly, if you can't tell, because I'm feeling great. So, Navi mode. Where's an adventure at? Saw one over this way. I don't want that patrol. I want an adventure. That way. Who is shooting at me, mister? Throwing stuff at me. Stupid. There it is. Is it a Red's Legion supplies? Fallen territory. Yeah, let's do Fallen.
Hey,
Always
long
read
time
this
no
stuff.
See you two. Dad, you didn't tell me he was in town.
I feel like I do this a lot.
Ms. Holiday and I have been reappropriating supplies
By the way,
farm.
Lost Sector's here.
She's keeping a low profile
Where?
at the moment.
You tag the boxes, I'll fly them out. Okay?
I got exploding arrows and I didn't know it. By the way, exploding arrows. Ta-da. This is a Lost Sector. Go in there. Got my way. Alright, what are we doing? Find supplies. So, on your radar, if you see that big diamond, that means there's supplies somewhere near. I think I was supposed to go in here. Because I was like, oh,
Figures those four-armed bandits would try to beat us to it. Don't let them.
don't worry, I got it.
Well, I guess one crate is better than 0.
Yay, I got
Translate
it.
your way, Amanda.
Not so fast. I'm sending you coordinates a short ways from your position.
I've got a fix on it too.
I could turn
I'll
down
head
the
over
volume,
that way.
but quite frankly,
Last one to the courtyard's a drag face.
I mean,
Oh, come on.
that's what it's going to sound like when you're playing. Find more supplies. Look at all those falling down there. By the way, that's what a grenade does. And it's kind of neat. See? You can just keep running into it. Silly guys. So these are fallen. That's a fallen. That's a Guardian that's on your team. That's a Cabal. If you ever played Halo, that's what I call a brute. I'm gonna let them kill him. Anyways, where was I supposed to go? Oh yeah, and if it's like, if you're not sure, you can hit nav, and look, it shows you a little way to go. In my case, I'm just gonna get on my big thingy. What's this thing? A sparrow. I'm gonna get on my sparrow and kind of float over here. Stupid sparrow, go away. You've done blocked me in. There we go. I made it. A+. Alright, now where? Oh no. Hey, respawning's restricted.
We've got company.
Red Belly's dug in and set up a whole bunch of turrets.
I need those cabals to go away. Guys, quit killing my fallen. I need to kill the fallen. Look, I got a bow calibration. That guy, come on now. Hey, there's a captain. It's kind of important to show you that. Oh my god. So anyways, where'd that captain go? There he is. So, fun fact, if they have a blue shield, well, somebody knocked his shield out. Look, man, don't be shooting me right now. You're busy trying to kill other people. I am too. Oh, well, I didn't expect him to die that quick. Now, where's that captain at?
Do me a favor and plop down a beacon, would you?
They didn't kill him, did they? Oh, daggone it. Oh, wait, there he is. I saw the gunshots.
Signal screen.
Hey.
Here I come.
I need you to...
Those supplies should keep the farm up and running for a while.
Listen, man.
Another
I need
job
you to,
well done.
like... I don't know. How can I hit you with a... there. Dang, I killed him. Unfortunately, it was extremely
Dad,
fast.
you seeing what I see?
Indeed.
Well,
Another cache of supplies.
I'll explain it later, but he had a blue shield. Blue shields are arc.
Toothy-faced
If you have an
interceptors.
arc energy
Think
weapon
about
like I do,
stuff.
then you can kill it.
So the Fallen stole from us before we stole what they stole from the Red Legion.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose.
Oh my god. So, explaining this, give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Alright, now that 1 second is over. I swear I've done this adventure. By the way, I'm almost done. With the exterminator. See, doing an adventure, so we'll finish 2 of these in 1 shot. I could take a sparrow. But what's the fun in that? That way... You don't know which way to go? Tap that tab. Get that nav mode out.
Secure that cache, and Miss Holiday will be by in 2 shakes.
No can do, Dev. Could be 100 fallen hiding out in those buildings. I'll wait for the all clear.
I transmitted it. Nah, I lost.
Not more.
And what? They're lower and they don't talk as loud. That's fucking right, they don't.
I don't have line of sight either.
Hey, die. Thanks. Check this out. Hey. We got little power balls. Now this is the way I like to blink. Uh-oh. Oops. Did I grenade it? Oh yeah, by the way. So he went in Bizzo, running around like crazy. I shot him in the face. Nasty. I killed 1 of 3 assaults. What's that? Killing multiple people. No problem. So, since we're stuck in this little adventure together, literally, I figure I'll show you. When you shoot them, see that white? White means I hit them and they die. Well, I mean, they don't always die. It just means I hit them. But if you hit them in a weak point for a precision, ow. If I hit them in a weak point or a precision, watch, I'm not going to be able to do it right now. I'll hit one of these guys somewhere in here. Actually, I'll use him. See that yellow? Yellow means it's a precision hit. Get out of my way. These guys, I swear. I'm trying to use the eyeball for an example. You guys are in my way. Anyways. So, eyeball boy over here. If you hit him in the eye, it does a precision. It's a weak point. Weak points are always come up as yellow. So if you get yellow numbers, it's a weak point. If you get a regular point, that means you hit them, but it's not a weak point. Figure out their weak points. Also, they usually die differently if you get their weak point. So I hit both of these in their weak point. Didn't hit him. Got him in the weak point. I don't know where their weak point is. Got him in the weak point. By the way, if you haven't figured it out, Fallen's weak point for the alien boyos, their head. I don't know what the sharks are. This guy, straight to me. Come here, come here. I want you to walk in my grenade. No? Okay, fine. Hey, big man. See, I believe this is a hill. Yeah. Where'd that big shark go? They're coming right there, but I guess he's right. He's right behind this. And just charge it up. Whatever. Oh. Also, supers are good for that. Epic fights. Where are you guys at? Weak point. Weak point. I was actually trying not to hit him in a weak point. Well, I mean, like, I guess it didn't matter. Whatever.
Sky looks clear. I'm headed your way to be good. Farm will really appreciate it. Heck of a job, you.
By the way, we finished the adventure.
Now, do me a favor and see if there's any tea still intact.
Adventure is completo. Cool. So if you track, look, adventure's completed, and the bounties aren't counted. Why? Now I'm confused. Oh, duh. Okay. So, Brandon, where does that track at? Okay, here. So bounties completed 1 out of 2. So if I were to take this one, still 1 out of 2, because these aren't the EDZ. That's why it's really important to read this stuff. So you want to do the EDZ bounties. So this one won't count either when you do it. But this one, on the other hand, now that I did that, it's now completed. So now all I got to do is a public event. Which, I mean, I'm not going to do much on the public event, but this is perfect. Look at all these public events. 2 minutes. 51 seconds, 14 seconds. So we're going to go right here and just jump into that public event. You're going to run right in there like a baller. Anytime you see darkness like this, it means you're in a public event.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill.
Yeah, glimmer drill. Everybody usually does these things together. Can I open this? No. They killed it before I was around. So we're in a public event now, boys. There's usually a flag, but you know, whatever. I joined it just by being in the area. So what do you want to do? Look for generator. Now, if you want to start a heroic public event, that's what these guys are trying to do. If you're not trying to start a heroic, you can literally just kill and protect. Aw. I was gonna say, hey, look, a pregnant. So right there. And see, this is a little generator. So as that thing starts, you can just kind of. This is only to get heroic though. I hope they leave soon. And does it seem kind of chaotic? Why, yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, it does. By the way, it went over here. See that little diamond? See, the glimmer drill came over here real fast. He's attacking this. He wants that heroic public event. Oh, Captain. And now we ended up, oh, look at that. We did not get the heroic. I guess because they killed the other things too fast. But whatever. Works even better for me. Poor guy didn't get his heroic. Probably feel for him a little bit. He's probably all mad. I know I'd be upset if I was definitely trying to get it. I wasn't though. So we're going to go over here where it's a little less loud. Why? Check my quest. See? Visit Dervon K. Now, who the f is Dervon K? That's your vendor here. And if you look, he's now green because I have him tracked. And he's now got the new light quest on him. You can also check back this way if you wanted to and go here and be like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. And he says in Tross land in the EDZ or on Earth. So you could hit this and be like, oh, I'm in Tross land. And there's only one vendor that I even know around here. And that's this motherfucker. And look, see, his green has went away because he's part of the thing. You approach him.
Looking for something?
Hey, I finished, and here's my reward. I got a sparrow. Thanks. And now he gave me another quest called Enhance. What's that do? I don't know. We can look. But see how it's flashing on here and here. So Enhance is there. And so the enhance. Oh, this one I actually want to show real fast. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to show. This is the final on this thing. Because this is actually kind of interesting. Remember, white is not a weakness. But if you hit the face, in their cases, which I didn't do. Still not doing it. Anyways. There was another dude around here. Oh yeah, you should definitely look at the radar. So anyways, hit the face. That's a weak. You can just see like how much. Anyways. The only reason I wanted to show you this is sometimes quests are not like, if I were to look on my map where I'm at, you can click it on your map like this and add a waypoint to it. But to start it, sometimes you have to go to the quests and find the flag. And for some reason this one's over here to start it. But that is pretty much everything on quests and bounties. I know this is definitely going to be a longer video just because of the action and throwing some extra stuff in here. But I really wanted to emphasize because quests and bounties are probably one of the most confusing things in this game at first, until you get it down on like what you're tracking, what you're not tracking. See, right now I got that tracked, and so like if you go over to it, wherever this thing, I don't even know why, there, and then untrack it, and like you can only have 3. I don't know why I got hit, but whatever. And then now there's no track quests. Oops. Now there's no track quests. So that's always a thing. But yeah, this was definitely a lot for the quests and bounties, but I really wanted to emphasize on it because when you first start out, this was so confusing for me. And so this one, I got to show a little bit of a public event too, so that's kind of cool. You can always go this way. Now me, I don't know if you've noticed, but like if I'm here and you can see that I can go straight to the quest thing, that's because I did key bindings and just something so I can go to it. If you're playing on a controller, you can't do that, so sorry. But anyways, that's pretty much everything. Just remember, bounties disappear. And even if you don't play this character, it still counts. That timer counts. So if I'm playing the hunter and I come back here like 2 days later to be like, oh, I want my warlock and those bounties, they're gone. Now, if I were to complete this and it was completed, it will stay completed. And even when I log back in, it will still be completed so I can get the stuff. So that's kind of nice of them, that they like keep that for you so you can get your rewards. Like, hey, you completed it, so you just forgot to claim it, so you can just claim it when you get back in. But anyways, that does it for these quests and bounties. So sorry, it was probably going to be a longer one, but it'll be interesting to see when I go to edit this.